Next, exclusive, never-before-seen actual footage of a creature thought to be a myth. Yes, it's...
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Brought to you by the all-new Alien Autopsy Doll from Hoaxco.
I will now open the door with my mind. I am influencing physical objects around me with the power of my brain. Do you think I did? Or did it just look that way? We have a saying in science: extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. Things like psychic projections, visitors from outer space, physical objects passing through people's bodies, or things that just seem to defy the laws of science. See, scientists try to understand the world. That's what we do. When we see or hear about something wild or unusual, we check it out with science. So I am now going to make a wild, way out, extraordinary claim. The world is round. Well, this is a wild claim, because if you look at the ocean or a lake, it looks flat. Look at that. Look how straight and flat that horizon is. Looks flat, doesn't it? See, it looks like a table or a board. Now, once in a while, you might see mountains or hills, but those are just like little bumps on what looks like a flat Earth. Well, here's what happened. People noticed that the place that we seem to be living would every now and then cast a shadow on the moon. And when it did, that shadow was always round. Now, the only shape we know of that always casts a round shadow is a ball. Take a look at this. It's our curvature of the Earth horizon model of science. And this blue stuff is like the ocean. And this boat, well, it's like a boat. Anyway, watch. As ships sail away, they don't disappear all at once. No, first, the bottom will disappear. See, the bottom of the ship is gone. Now we can see midway up, and then the whole thing disappears. Now, ships came back. They didn't fall off a table. So people realized that the world is curved. I mean, it's a big curve, but it's curved. So, the process of testing claims, the world is flat, the world is round, is what we call science. Now, if you have a claim that can't be tested, that's what we call pseudoscience. The difference between pseudoscience and regular science is whether or not you can test it. The flat Earth, well, that didn't stand up to tests. The round Earth did. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. The world is round. I'm out of here.
It's just cheap TV effect we're going for there.
Look, what's that up in the sky?
It's an object we can't identify.
Hey, check out that big footprint.
What's it from?
I'll give you a hint.
It's the new Hoaxer 2000. Yes, the Hoaxer 2000. Everything you need to fool your neighbors. This fabulous kit includes 1 flying saucer, 2 feet, 1 alien head, and if you order now, you'll get an added bonus. We'll throw in a genuine alien abduction affidavit that you can sign and swear to your friends that you've been kidnapped by aliens.
Hoaxer 2000.
People say seeing is believing, but it depends on the quality of what you're looking at, how good it is. For many people, this photo was enough to make them believe in the Loch Ness Monster, a sort of sea serpent that lived in a lake in Scotland. Now, as a scientist, I have to say, I'd want more evidence than just this photo, like maybe some sea serpent eggs, or a sea serpent scale, or maybe another sea serpent, or just, how about another, better quality photo? Sure enough, it turns out that this photo is fake. The people confessed in 1993 to making the photos using plastic clay molded onto a toy submarine. Now, that's not enough evidence to make a sea serpent. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you need a lot more than that. It's not enough to do it for me. There's no latex monster. Yeah, what is it? What's a push? Try it!
It is I, Marcos the Magician, here today to show you my fabulous magical ability. Watch carefully as I place the fairy bunny rabbit in the box.
Marcos, that trick never works.
Oh, really? Just open the box.
Never.
Close the box.
Okay. Now what?
Let me out of here.
This. Abracadabra. Abracadabra. When I open this box, the rabbit is gone. Not bad, huh? Thank you very much. All thanks to my magic box.
It could be magic, but I don't think so. Here's my explanation. The box isn't empty. It has a rabbit and a mirror inside. The mirror reflects the black part of the box, making it appear to be empty. It's science that you can do at home. See ya.
Why do you always do this to me? Oh, you cold-blooded.
Prove to yourself how this kind of magic is done. All you need is a box about this size and a mirror that'll fit inside it. First thing we gotta do is paint the inside of the box black. When the paint dries, cut a little front door in the box like this. Put a little tab on it. Then put our mirror in, slant it sideways. And then we're gonna take our cute little bunny. Hi. Put it in, close everything up. Say a couple magic words like science rules. See, disappeared. So don't believe everything you hear from a guy in a stupid outfit, like Chase.
It's Marcos the Magnificent. How many times do I have to tell you?
See, magic is 2 parts science and 1 part. It's a cheap TV trick.
Hi, I'm James Randi. I'm a magician. That is to say, I'm a fake. Watch this. I'm going to do a little trick for you. I'm going to balance this pen on the edge of the table. Now, I'll look away so you're sure I'm not blowing, but I want you to look right into your TV set, concentrate on it, make that pen fall off the table. Let's work on it now. Come on, concentrate. Stronger. Gee, that was very good. How did you do that?
Moldy, do you really believe the government has been covering up UFOs and aliens for over 50 years?
Scully, you know as well as I do. The truth is out there.
Moldy, extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof. Where's the proof?
Skilly, if we had the proof, we wouldn't be able to do a show next week.
You're right. Let's go.
I weigh a ton. Please consider the following. I'll prove it to you with this scale of science. See? A ton. 1,000 kilograms. I tell you the story of how I came to weigh a ton, but I'm afraid you might not believe me. You see, I've made an extraordinary claim. Now ask yourself, have I provided you with extraordinary proof? See, one of the big ideas in science is that an experiment can be repeated, Someone else can do the same thing and get the same result, So if I weighed a ton on that scale in the lab, I should weigh a ton on another scale, or my next door neighbor's scale, or even your scale. Oh. So let's try it. On this scale, I weigh 50 plus 20 is 70 kilograms. That's not even close to a ton. It's not even a tenth of a ton. And this one says, that says 70 kilograms. And this scale, which is your scale, says 155. Oh, pounds. Well, that's the same as 70 kilograms. See, they all say the same. They're not even close to what we saw in that big dial in the lab with the breaking furniture. See, that wasn't extraordinary proof because the experiment couldn't be repeated. We couldn't repeat it. Thank you for joining me on...
Tonight on Unsolved Sightings Encounters.
I saw it, I really saw it. I saw it, I can't believe it, I really saw it. Hey man, give me the loan. I saw it, I'm not kidding. They're coming for us, man. Believe me, please, believe me.
Compelling testimonials from people we put on television without testing their claims on Unsolved Sightings.
Spooky? You want to talk about spooky stuff? Well, here it is. Come here and look. This is the Clark refractor. It's a telescope. It's 10 meters long. It's got a lens this big, okay? And you can look through it every night. For 100 years, people have been looking through it. And they haven't seen not one alien spacecraft, okay? Zero, goose egg, nada, okay? Every night people look through it. They take pictures and pictures and pictures. And do they see one alien spacecraft? No! So that doesn't mean they're not aliens. There's got to be aliens, okay, because there are 50 billion galaxies. Each galaxy has what? That old saying, billions and billions of stars. But to say that aliens come here and cut open cows, take people up into their spaceship, hypnotize them, and nobody notices with this thing, I mean, it's just not extraordinary proof, okay? Extraordinary claim, aliens come here, extraordinary proof. Boy, we don't have it. This is the real science. This is what's really cool.
Coming soon from Extraordinary Claims Television. David Harryholt stars in Sasquatch Watch. New this fall on the Nye Network.
For thousands of years, people didn't know what causes thunder and lightning. Huge bolts of electricity come out of the sky and split open trees, start fires, and it's all followed by huge booming sounds. So people made up a story about a guy named Zeus, who lived in the clouds, and every once in a while, he threw a bolt of lightning down to the earth. It seemed like a pretty good explanation, so people believed it for a long time. But it turns out it's even wilder than that. Lightning is caused by tiny pieces of stuff called electrons, and they rub on each other till huge amounts of energy build up in clouds, and then zap, lightning bolts come down to the earth. Huh. Anyway, just because something is unexplained doesn't mean that it's psychic, or magic, or mystic. It just means that we can't explain it right now. But trying to find answers to things we don't understand is part of being human. It's human nature. It's why we have science. And I guess it's probably why we have pseudoscience.
Today on the Jackie Smash Show.
Okay, please put your auras together for my guest, Crystal Ball, the psychic. And nice to have you here, Ms. Ball.
Thank you, Jackie. I knew you were going to say that.
Well, as you know, extraordinary claims require extraordinary proof, Ms. Ball, or so I'm told. So why don't you give us, if you would, an extraordinary claim?
Well, Well, actually, Jackie, I'm starting to get a vision right now.
Really? What is it?
I'm feeling that we're running short on time.
How much time do we have left?
10.
10 years is all we have left. Wow.
No, 10 seconds.
10 seconds? Oh, my
Actually,
gosh.
5.
That little? Why, that's no time at all.
3.
3 seconds.
2.
Boy, we are running real short on 1. Where are you getting these visions?
Astrology started out as the study of the motions of stars and planets. Most astrologers take it a step farther than that. They claim they can tell a lot about a person's personality just by knowing when you were born. Now, that's a claim that's pretty hard to prove. Now, 2,000 years ago, astrologers believed that the Earth was at the center of everything, and the stars and planets were attached to a big dome or sphere. They used names for groups of stars, and we still call them constellations. This one is supposed to be fish. Now, if we could go way out in space and look at the same group of stars, like this, well, we wouldn't see a fish anymore. Anyway, it is interesting to note that the gravitational pull of all the stars in this constellation is way less than a trillionth of the gravitational pull between you and the television set you're watching right now. Does that mean astrology is wrong? Well, astrologers make claims that can't be proven or disproven. They're vague, they're wishy-washy. Now, that's not science. It's, well, you decide.
Ever read your horoscope? Sometimes they seem to be right on the money. Well, here's an experiment you can do to see if horoscopes really can predict your personality and future. All you need is some glue, scissors, a pen, and some note cards. First, find the horoscopes that describe your sign, your personality, what you're supposed to be like. Make a list of the signs and give them all code letters that are out of order, like E for Sagittarius or H for Virgo, whatever. Then, cut out the horoscopes without the sign. Paste it on the note card and leave your code letter beside it. Now, have your friends try and guess which horoscope belongs to them.
You are a thoughtful person that often helps others. See who can pick out their sign. It's a good experiment to see if horoscopes really work.
Come on, everybody.
Oh, not there.
Don't try this at home.
I'm about to be lowered onto a bed of nails.
Don't try this at home.
Okay, team, lower away.
Don't try this at home.
So you don't need mystical powers. You don't have to be psychic to lie on a bed of nails. The nails are so close together and your weight gets so spread out that not any one nail gets you. Unless you move around the wrong way. Yeah. It's not mystic, it's not psychic. It's science. Ooh. It's hard to raise your head because then your shoulders dig in. You don't want that. You don't want that. Also, you've got to have the pillow.
I hear you.
You have to have the pillow. That's why you see those guys wear those turbans.
Yeah. Otherwise, your head would leak.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Let's go ahead and lift me off here. Team.
I'm a magician, and frankly, I see these psychics claiming that they can bend spoons by psychic powers. If they use psychic powers, and I can do it this easily, watch. Just turning it liquid in my hands like that, and making it suddenly dissolve and bend until it breaks. If I can do it that easily by trickery, and they say they do it by psychic power, what do you think the right answer is?
How's he doing that?
Looks extraordinary, doesn't it? When you see something like this, take a moment. Does it have an extraordinary cause? Or is there really a simple explanation. Look at it from a different angle.
Oh.
It's way past midnight, can't trust your eyes, you're seeing weird sights, I can't take your side, you're claiming it's all true, before I believe you, I want the truth, I want the day, yes, anything else is second best, I'll help you do the math, get evidence, it may be fantasy, I'm not convinced. When people make claims they may not be true, scientists make tests that they can do 100% pure proof. When people make claims they may not be true, scientists make tests that they can do 100% pure proof. A saucer flying high up in the sky, is that Bigfoot's cry or just a normal guy? You saw a ghost again, I'm not convinced. When somebody claims something it may not be true, there's so many tests that you must do 100% pure proof. When somebody claims something it may not be true, there's so many tests that you must do 100% pure proof.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. If you'll excuse me, I have some paranormal phenomena to investigate.
Produced in association with the National Science Foundation.
See ya! Pillow under my head, you guys. Hang on, seriously. I got a problem. That's how it works. Dull the tip of the nail just a little bit. Still very shiny. Still pop a balloon like that. But you got him just a little bit dull. I'd love to look down there, but he's making sparks.
All it takes is one. All it takes is one of those spikes. That's the one. All right, get speed. Here we go, go for it.